Hello guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I know, you get to see the Mars King live action. Mars King live action. Why does this microphone feel like kind of low? Welcome to the Mars King live action edition. My tripod has just not been acting right. Like, I don't know what caused it to get to this point, but like every single time I try to screw this camera onto it, it does not screw. Like, it just will not stay put, it will not screw on. And then like, also part of the problem is that the camera like the tripod rocks while I'm trying to screw it. And I don't have like the other like handle I need to keep it from rocking. So, and I don't feel like finding it. I mean, like, I think I know where it's at, but I just don't feel like searching for it. So therefore, I guess we're just gonna do another reading with my face in it. Yeah, today we're gonna be doing a reading with Lucifer. Okay? Lucifer. Okay, we have two piles. So this is pile number one. Pile number one. Okay. And then we have pile number two. Let me just get it real quick. Pile number two. I don't feel like ringing the bell. So, whichever one, you know, feels like it resonates with you, that's your pile. And I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching a Mars King reading. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so what message does Lucifer have for you? Okay, so overall energy, 5 of Cups. Fuck. Can you see? I feel like my hair. Okay, so 5 of Cups. And then for the tarot, we have Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and then lastly, 9 of Cups. Okay. So, what message does Lucifer have for you? What does he have for you? You know, I kind of feel your energy right now. Just some type of disappointment a little bit. That's kind of like the overall energy. I'm not saying that's what he's talking about necessarily, but I feel like it might have something to do with it. But some type of like disappointment. Like, and it could be annoyance because sometimes I feel like when I do these readings, my energy kind of matches what's going on within the reading. Like, I remember I was trying to do my O-Star reading and I was feeling really frantic while I was doing pile number one, because that was just the energy of pile number one. It was just kind of feeling like, you know, there's a lot that's going on and feeling kind of forced against their will. So I kind of felt like within that moment, I was feeling that energy. And just right now, I feel that there's just kind of an annoyance, you know what I mean? And it could just be like an annoyance with just feeling stuck in just the same position. You know what I mean? With the Eight of Swords, just feeling stuck somewhere. And it's just irritating when like you have all of this like energy, you want to go towards doing something, you just want to go forward, and just you feel like you can't because there's just so much happening in the universe against you, it feels like, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel that way with this tripod, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather not record my readings with like my body, my face, but here we are, you know what I mean? Like, there's genuinely nothing I can really do about it because my tripod wants to sit up here and act like a motherfucker, okay? So, yeah, it wants to act like a motherfucker, so here we are, you know what I mean? Doing readings face to face. I guess this is just going to be the Mars King medium, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, I get it. Like, it's just, everything is just annoying right now. I get it. I feel the same way. But it's kind of like, I feel like the Knight of Swords energy, like I said, is like, you're just trying to move forward. You're trying to progress forward. And it just feels like things are just not going the way they're supposed to go. But I feel like that's kind of like a mentality. It's a mindset, if you will. I don't feel like I feel like the mindset, I'm not saying that you guys aren't stuck. Like, there is probably a lot of things that you feel like are trapping you, a lot of maybe the place that you're at, the place that you're living at. Maybe it's just like, honestly, just life right now. It just feels like just things, it's an uphill battle, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that it isn't, but I'm saying that, like, you can easily conquer these battles by having hope, by having faith within yourself, because you're a creator. You are God. You are magic. You are the universe and everything else around you. You're nature. You can control any outcome, create any reality. The power is not outside of you, it's within. And you guys feel like the power is outside of you. You feel like there's no power within, but there's so much power within that can get you out of the situation, that can get you out of feeling stuck. You know what I mean? You might feel like there's people that are against you at this current point in time. But you have ideas, you have so much magic within your heart with the Knight of Pentacles, if I could pick it up. You have so much magic and ideas within that can, get you out of this entrapment. So many things that can propel you forward. You just have to listen to the ideas that is within, that's within your heart. You know what I mean? Because all of the magic is within. The question is, are you willing to use it? Are you going to use that energy? Are you going to use that magic that's within you? That power that's within. And once you start listening to the knowledge and wisdom that's within, you will feel so much more satisfied. You'll finally be at a place where you feel like you belong. You'll finally be where you want to be, because you guys have a problem where it's like, I just feel like I'm not where I want to be. I feel like this is just not, life is not where it needs to be right now for me. But you will feel satisfied. You will feel like you are where you're supposed to be when you start listening to what's within. So let's figure out, like, what is the knowledge within? What is Lucifer talking about? I don't understand. Okay, we have the magical key. Okay, keys. When I was looking over this pile at first, I thought of Hecate, which she does appear in this reading. Okay, and a lot of people consider Hecate like the female version of Lucifer, pretty much, which is interesting. So it could also be talking about, like, he could also be talking about divine feminine. Yes, technically that's what it is, right? It's a mix between feminine and masculine. Feminine. I like that. What I was trying to say, though, for real, is a mixture between divine feminine and masculine. That could be a message that is appearing. But okay, the key. What's the magic that's within at this current point in time? I feel like the magic that is within you, that can progress you forward, that can propel you forward, can be found within meditation. It can be found within the wisdom outside of you. Well, outside of you as in outside of the cage. Not outside of you as in outside of your blood, outside of your magic. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Outside of the cage that you have put yourself in at this current point in time. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not contradicting myself, okay? Let's not get crazy, but I'm saying outside of you as in outside of the cage that you put yourself in. A lot of us believe that we aren't a part of nature. A lot of us believe that we aren't a part of the earth. And you might be like, how? I feel like religion kind of puts humans above nature, where it's kind of like, we're not like birds. We're not like dogs. We're humans. We're not animals. And that's not true, because we are animals. And I feel like a lot of people, because of that, don't really understand the full depth of power that they have. Does that make sense? Like, I felt like I was saying something, but then I kind of forgot where I was going with it. I think it was something to do with trees as well. I like honestly don't remember. I was going somewhere and then like I lost my train of thought. Well, yeah, what I was saying was that, humans, they often think that they're not a part of nature, which they are. And nature is a part of us. Nature is a force that we can control. We can go outside, we can talk to the trees because that's something that's a part of us. We can use the trees as tools because it's something that's a part of us. We're a part of nature. We all work together, we all coexist together. And we all are each other. But I feel like some of you guys think from a perspective where it's like, I'm a human. And I have to deal with this human shit. And I hate being human, and being human is being a part of nature. You're not separate from nature. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if that's too esoteric or like too spacey. But you are a part of it. Like, do you see how this girl is within the trees, or the tree's branches, or what am I saying? The tree's roots, okay? See how she's wrapped up in the roots? It's because she's a part of the tree. She is the tree. She is the reflection of life outside of her. You can control the reality that is around you. And the keys are within nature. It's within you. I feel like maybe the nature aspect is like meditating in nature, connecting with, these animals outside. Maybe you'll find some wisdom that will help you progress forward. I feel like if you take walks in nature or take time to step outside and be a part of what you are, then you will be able to think more clearly. And perhaps with the Sisters of Harmony, there are other elements within this world that are working to help you, that you must recognize around you. They're all around you. But I feel like you guys think from a little bit of a limited perspective where it's like, I'm a human and I'm alone and I don't know what to do and I need someone to help me. It's like, I'm not saying that all of you guys think that way, but I feel like there's kind of like a restrictive thinking is what's going on here. It's kind of like, I'm stuck and I need help. It's like, you can get out. You can get out. I promise. You are not stuck. The keys are within. If you step outside and connect back to who you are, which is found in nature, you will surely be able to get out of whatever predicament and situations you are in and be able to progress and elevate forward. And this magical key that we are seeing in this reading will reveal itself to you. It's a call to come back to your witchcraft. Within witchcraft, we call on all of the elements. We call on the nature, which is a part of us, which is within us. We are calling on spirit and all of the elements. That is all of us. We are calling on our powers, and we are using our powers to create reality within witchcraft. I feel like it is a call to action. Go to your altar. If you feel like things are going to shit, pick up your wand, all right, and do something about it. Because there's so many things that can be done, but you have to pick yourself up. You cannot feel defeated. Right? So that's interesting. Also, yeah, strong Hecate reading. Hecate, what am I saying? Hecate energy. What the okay. Strong Hecate energy. All right. Very strong in this reading. Perhaps you guys work with her, but maybe it's also kind of like with the triple goddess, a transitional moment for you. I kind of think of the card from one of my decks that goes by the title of Self-Initiation, where you select your own path. That is the meaning of it, to select your own path, to select your own story. It is now time that you select your own path and story calling to you, right? Does this make sense? Like, I feel like I'm being kind of like esoteric about it. I don't know how to explain it in like a more like English way. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say, I guess if I could like make it more clear, I would say it is time to focus on your witchcraft. It is time to use the magic that you have. Grab your wand. Do something. Things can be solved. Things can be fixed. It is not too late to do so, and you're not trapped. You have all the answers within. There are keys and tools being given to you. You have so many tools around you. Perhaps one of you guys' biggest tools is your tarot deck, for some. That tarot deck can just do so much for you. It can get you out of the situation you're in. I feel like some of you guys are kind of like, I don't like where I'm living right now. I don't like the place I'm at. I don't like what's going on financially. If some of y'all pick up that tarot, it can fix a lot of things, okay? You're a gifted psychic for a reason. But it's not even just the tarot. Like, you have so many tools, okay? For some of you guys, you have such a powerful wand. Wherever you found that wand, there's like it was found at a sacred place, okay? For some. Found at a sacred place. Especially if like your wand is like a part of a tree. It was once a part of a tree. That tree had so much wisdom and knowledge within it. And now you hold that tree's wisdom and knowledge. And you're using their arm to create reality. It's time to pick up your wand because there's so much like power within it. So much power within its bark. And then with the awakening aspect, it's time to like awaken to the powers that you have. It's time to awaken to the knowledge. This is a turning point for a lot of you guys. This is a turning point that is going on here at this current point in time. There's a lot to discover about yourself within this period. This wisdom that you discover about yourself will lead you to where you need to go. And you have so many partnerships, so many people around you that are helping you, that are guiding you. Just listen. Just listen closely. Get outside and listen. Okay, let's see what else. You are a healer, Brigitte. You are a healer. And Brigitte is using the element of fire. So perhaps that's a tool for you guys. Fire is very powerful and important to you. You might be a fire sign. There's so much significance with fire. You know what I mean? Even with this whole entire, hell correspondence. Infernal correspondence. Fire is significant for you. Perhaps maybe throughout your life you felt like, maybe for some of you guys you felt as though you were going to go to hell. And that brought a lot of guilt. But now you can use that hellfire as a tool to elevate you throughout life. No more hiding. No more hiding from the gifts that you have. You can heal. You can create reality. No more hiding from the tools that are within. I feel like my lips are chapped. I hope you guys... Wait. Oh my gosh, I feel like my lips were like chapped the whole entire reading. That's kind of embarrassing. Yikes. Whatever. If you guys saw my chapped lips, then ignore it. But yeah, you have so much wisdom. So much power. The tools are within. That is all you need to know. The tools are within. They are within you. And you can't hide from them anymore. That is the key. That is what is going to unlock you from these shackles that you feel have been placed around you. By utilizing your magic, doing witchcraft, going to your altar. Right? Okay. Let's wrap this reading up, okay? Camille. Okay, this is a demon that Lucifer pulled for you. Be mindful of arguments and disputes. It can feel good to win, but not at the cost of a relationship. Okay. Interesting. It can feel good when, but not the guy. It feels so weird having straight hair. Because my hair is usually curly. My hair's straightened right now. I've become white. White. I've become different. Sorry, what were we talking about? Be mindful of arguments and disputes. Okay. It can feel good when, but not the cost of a relationship. I feel like I remember last night when I saw this card, I thought of something. But I can't quite remember it anymore. Which is unfortunate because it was a really unique thought. And I can't quite like interpret it anymore. Like, it was a very unique thought, so I'm kind of angry that I don't remember what it was. I guess if you're feeling trapped by others, it would be very wise that you do not continue to engage with them. I feel like it will cause more issues down the line. Step away from them. Okay, step away from people who are bothering you. Because they're draining your energy. And also just be mindful of your energy at this current point in time. If you're feeling tired, then don't overexhaust yourself when it comes down to socializing with other people. Interesting. Okay, and then we got aliens. Okay, our spirit cards. Aliens. Enki. Some people believe that Lucifer is Enki, which is an Anunnaki alien. Or Sumerian god. Aliens. So there's a significance with aliens. A significance with aliens. Okay, some of you guys, anyone who's watching this pile, you guys are all connected to some type of alien species. Okay, there's so many out there. But perhaps it's time to lock in. It's time to tap in because there's some knowledge. Maybe perhaps the witchcraft, the magic that you perform. Aliens giving knowledge, giving magic to you, initiation. There's some type of awakening that is going on within this pile that's like also a big theme, and it does have a lot to do with your magic. So if you start going to the altar and start performing, there's a lot of things that will start clicking. Okay, get initiated with Hecate or Lucifer. Gathering of the elements. Okay, gathering of knowledge. Okay. That's the message from Lucifer. That is all. Alright. If you enjoyed this reading, click subscribe. If you didn't, whatever. I'll see you very soon. Take care and goodbye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your written. What messages does Lucifer have for you? Well, alright, overall energy guys. We get the 5 Pentacles. 5 Pentacles. It got dark in here. I'm not really quite sure what's going with that. Okay, isolation. You know, so I kind of feel like this reading's talking about actually two things, but they go into one thing, right? So I feel like maybe there's a little bit of some social anxiety. Because you guys are very gifted, very talented, very amazing people. And you have so much to give to this world. But there's been a lot of people who have, like, taken advantage you. There's a lot of people that have taken advantage of you. There's a lot of people who have been just absolutely just rude. There's people who have been so rude to you. And it's made you want to just restrict yourself. It's made you want to, like, just hide away. Because you're tired of being misunderstood. You're tired of people being assholes towards you. You're tired of it all. And so I feel like you guys just isolate yourself. You know, you lock yourself away. You don't bother talking to others or sharing your gifts or sharing what you have to say because you're afraid. And Lucifer's like, stop being so afraid to share your gifts, because you guys are hardworking individuals, have so many. I feel like you guys have maybe a project or ideas to share that you're afraid to share. And you should share it because it's amazing and it will inspire others. And you are inspiring. You have so much to give on this earth. But the Queen of Swords, it's kind of like, I feel like you guys need to think from not a perspective of, I feel like you guys are really emotional. And when people hurt you, you know, it affects you, I feel like, more than maybe others would take it. And that's fine because I'm sensitive as well. I get a little sensitive. I can get angry and things like that. But it just like affects you. It affects you a little bit harder than maybe how others would take it. So like if someone says something rude to you, you're just like, all right, I gotta withdraw. I gotta withdraw. But the issue is you have like so much to give. And just because people have been rude towards you or people have underestimated you or don't get you, it doesn't mean that you have to hide away. You don't have to hide from telling your truth. When you like hide yourself, it's the opposite of liberation. And the left-hand path is all about liberation, is all about freedom. And within your spiritual journey, you need to learn to be open and free, to share your gifts, to be confident in yourself, especially with Queen of Wands. Be confident in who you are because you are an amazing person with so much to give on this earth. And perhaps that self-expression comes with even Luciferianism, you know? You kind of hide it because you feel like people won't understand you if you talked about it. And maybe you have so much beautiful art and things of that nature that can inspire others that are on the left-hand path. I feel like that's really niche. Like, I feel like that's very niche. That oh my god. That message is very niche. The art one. I feel like everyone, though, in this bio does art. But I'm saying in the way, like, where it's very Luciferian based and is very satanic based. I feel like a lot of you guys, anyways, who are watching this pile, you know, are satanic artists of some sort. But it feels like it feels scary to come forward and share your art, to share your passion, to share your projects, because you feel like people may misunderstand you for that. You want to hide away. You don't want to be seen. It's kind of like me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like really showing my face on camera because I don't know, I just don't really want to. But, you know, here we are in this reading, and here I have to because I really have no other choice. But hey, you know, what can I say? You know, what can I say? I am the psychic who is giving this reading, and I deserve to be seen, and you deserve to be seen. You deserve to be acknowledged. You have to be confident in yourself because there's so much power that's within. You don't need validation from anybody else to pursue whatever dreams you want to pursue, to be passionate about your art and your desires, to be even passionate about yourself, to share yourself with others, to invite loving energy into your life. Because perhaps there's so much love that is awaiting you, but you don't know it because you hide away. You don't want to be seen by that love. Because, like I said, you feel like you'll be misunderstood. You feel like people won't get you. And that's scary. That's very scary. But it's time to stop being scared. You know what I mean? With the Eight of Cups energy, you don't always got to walk away. Okay? You know, you're saying if you're disappointed with how people have treated you in the past. You're like, I can't share myself with other people. I I can't express myself because people are going to act a fool. But you can. You can share yourself. You can express yourself. You don't have to isolate yourself. There's no need for that. What's the whole entire point of living? If you isolate yourself, you're constantly hiding. Balance. Okay? When I saw this card last night, I thought of balance between light and dark, like light and dark energies, okay? Perhaps you maybe feel like you don't belong on either side for some of you guys. It's like you don't feel like... It doesn't feel like you're the most light person in the world, but it doesn't feel like you're the darkest. You are a balance of both. Perhaps you're very unique in a way where it's like your spirituality is yours. It is not entirely like light bearing, but it is not entirely darkness either. Sorry, didn't mean to fucking hit the microphone. It is balance between both. And maybe that's where you might think that people might misunderstand you, but also balance can be representative of just honestly not leaning way too much towards like hiding yourself away. Like you can be solitary, but you don't have to like shut yourself away like you're Rapunzel. Like that doesn't make sense. You're a human being, like you're here to live. So what he's trying to say is, let's not sit up here and lock ourselves away because, you know, someone judged us, 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Because you're a very powerful, amazing person. And all you got to do is really just build up that self-confidence. Just be confident in yourself and your art because you have so many gifts to share, okay? And some of you guys, you deserve to be well known for who you are. You deserve to be well known for your art, for your stories, for your singing, perhaps, for whatever. You deserve to be well known. And if you deserve to be well known, then maybe you have to get used to people staring at you, to people analyzing you, to people seeing you. Because if you're supposed to be well known, then like you're never going to be able to lock yourself away again. Does that make sense? All right. Light your fire, okay? Self-confidence, passion in yourself, passion in your gifts. Be passionate about who you are. Be passionate in chasing your dreams. You know, people have judged you perhaps for chasing your own dreams. Fuck them. All right. There's always enough. You have all the tools around you to conquer whatever dreams you are trying to conquer. You have all the resources. All right. You ask Lucifer for help. He'll be, I'll help you. He'll be, I'll help you, girl. I will help you. Please give me one cookie and I'll help. And then we got protect your energy. Protect your energy. You're protected. You are protected. I don't understand. Some of you guys, you feel so scared. Like you feel like if you open up to people, you will constantly have to be fighting to protect yourself. You will constantly feel like you'll have to defend yourself. Because perhaps in the past, you've been in situations, arguments, or, awkward positions where you've had to fend for yourself. Like, and I get that, okay? Because there's been so many, moments where I've had to just defend myself. Oops. Didn't mean to move the microphone. There's been so many moments that I've had to, feel like I've had to defend myself, and it feels scary. So it makes you just not even want to involve yourself with people because it's like, well, if I be myself, then I'll have to constantly fight for myself. You are protected. You are protected. Don't let past events control you from living, okay? Because when I was a sophomore in high school, I feel like I've told the story on my channel in one of my piles. But when I was a sophomore in high school, I was so scared of being bullied because I was ridiculously bullied in middle school. But I was so scared of being bullied that I would just shut down. I wouldn't talk to people. I was completely mute. You couldn't really even get words out of me. Now, I would have conversations with people. It's not like I had the most... Well, I did. I did have intense anxiety. It's just like, it was weird. Like when people would tap on me, I would start shaking. Like I was just constantly scared of being judged, ridiculed. I was scared of people judging me because people were judging me so hard. And like there were so many traumatizing events that I couldn't do it. Okay. But the thing is like, you are beautiful. You're amazing. The light that radiates out from you is not something that can be ignored. Okay. People are going to constantly want to see who you are. And sometimes you're going to attract people who are going to be little assholes. But the thing is, you got to be confident in yourself. You got to be passionate about who you are and what magic you have and what creativity you have, because that is all that matters, okay? Anyone who doesn't vibe with your energy can just fuck themselves. And that's all there is to it. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it. You don't have to worry about other people. You don't constantly have to feel like you have to defend yourself, okay? Because I felt like, during my sophomore year, like, if I express myself, then I'm going to defend myself. Because people are going to, misconstrue me expressing myself. People are going to judge me, and then I'm going to have to, fend for myself. And you don't have to do that, okay? You don't have to do that. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry anymore, okay? Stop worrying so much. You're constantly worrying so much. For what? For what? There's no need to. There's no need to. I'm sorry I get passionate about these type of things. There's just no need to. What is there to worry about? Okay? Just be yourself. That's all there is to it. Okay? Bastet. Passion. Be passionate about being you. Be passionate about being 100% you. Be passionate about your gifts and your talents because they matter. Okay? Anyone who thinks that it doesn't matter, okay, they can jump in a hole and cover the top. Meditation. Meditation, I feel like, scratching my head. Meditation. What do I want to say with this? I feel like there's something to say with this. Obviously there is, because you just gave it to me. Meditation. Connect with who it is that you are deep underneath that mask that you have created to not be judged. Who are you? And who is it that you want to show to others? It's time to find that out within. It's time to meditate on that. It's time to meditate on who you are underneath that mask. Is that making sense? Is that making sense? Is there anything else I gotta say? With these cards, I feel like maybe there's something else I have to say. With the whole entire, like, having to fight for yourself. You know what I mean? I remember, like, when it comes down to my family, I sometimes feel like I have to defend myself a lot. Because I feel like they'll misunderstand what I'm saying. Or they're just like, they misunderstand me. And that's probably how you guys are feeling. Like, you just feel like you're misunderstood. So being yourself is very daunting in front of other people. Because you don't want it to get awkward. You don't want people to think of you in a way that you aren't. And I get it. You know what I mean? Like, when people, like, don't get me, I literally I go into hiding. Like, I do the exact same thing. I'm like, you know what? Let me just shut the fuck up. Let me just be quiet. Let me just shut it down. Because it just seems like people are not understanding. But you know what? I realized, I was like, you know what? Why? Why do I care? Why do I care if people misunderstand me? I understand myself. Like, why do I have to shut the fuck up for other people? Why do I have to do that? Like, why do I have to do that? That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I don't know why my phone went off in the background, but yeah. Yeah, I guess it resonates, right? All right. So what demon does Lucifer give to you? Let's wrap up this message, okay? Because I feel like I don't I have like 19 minutes left? Yeah, we're at the 60-minute mark. Let's just hurry up, because I don't want it to cut off while we're talking. Marks. Astrology is key to the answers you seek. Look to the stars above for guidance and clarification. Look to the stars above. Who's the star? Lucifer. Guys, if you ever feel like you need guidance, just go to Lucifer. Okay, you put a cookie on a plate and be like, here you go. Sing to him, whatever you want. Okay, talk to him, because there is guidance. There is guidance to be given. There's guidance to be given. You have so much support from the other side. Right? Just be like, Lucifer, help me. I need your help, Lucifer. Can you hear me? Help. No, but also astrology, and even like being yourself. Being yourself is the key to elevation, is the key to self-expression, to liberation. Animals. Going out in nature, connecting with your nature. Who are you? Underneath that mask, who are you? Once you connect with who you are, you will feel so much happier. You'll feel so much more free. You'll feel so much more liberated. Animals. Connecting with other animals. Okay, also, we saw Bastet here. Okay, so cats. Even connecting with Bastet yourself for some of you guys. Do not worry. He said, do not worry. Why are you worrying about who you are? Stop worrying. You are who you are for a reason. Okay, and you're doing too much, so please chill. Stop doing so much. You're fine with who you are. And that is all. Okay, it's about to run out of storage. Okay, we got like 5 minutes, 5 seconds left, 4 minutes, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this reading, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you very soon. Take care, and goodbye.